Man who attacked Peter Obi amid Tinubu's government criticisms land in trouble. See what happened to him. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, good morning. Please, before I go into details, can you please ensure you like, subscribe, and share. So, to my dear listeners, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Felix Merkel, has raised concerns over alleged death threat directed at him and his family following remarks he made about Labour Party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi. Merkel claimed that the threats were spurred by accusations from Obi, who interpreted Merkel's comment during a Sunday interview on Arise Television as a threat to his life. Speaking during a subsequent appearance on Arise News on Wednesday, Merkel disclosed that he had documented over 400 threats, including 300 explicit death threats. This threat, he reviewed, included detailed descriptions of violent acts planned against him and his family. Peter Obi's allegations that my statement in that interview threatened his life have led to serious repercussions, Merkel stated. I have recorded 400 threats so far, about 200 of which are explicit death threats. These are written threats that I intend to present to law enforcement agencies. In some of these messages, individuals have described how they plan to harm me, threats to shoot, behead, and commit other gruesome acts have been made. This is not mere rhetoric. It has extended to direct threat against some members of my family. These are explicit and graphic threats, not vague insinuations. Merkel strongly denied any wrongdoing, asserting that his comments had been misconstrued and emphasizing that he had not issued any threat against Obi. He described the accusations as baseless and maintained confidence in the ability of law enforcement agencies to address the situation. This entire situation is unfounded, he remarked. I did not threaten Peter Obi in any way. Those making these threats are acting independently, and I trust that the appropriate authorities will take swift action to bring them to justice. Merkel's initial comments made during the Sunday interview drew widespread criticism. In the interview, he accused Obi of crossing the line in his critique of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, adding that the Labour Party candidate deserved whatever came his way. The remarks elicited sharp reactions from various political figures and groups. Former Vice President Attãck, a presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, called on the APC to apologize to Obi and Nigerians. He described Merkel's comment as inflammatory and unbecoming of a public official. The Labour Party also responded, issuing a 7-day ultimatum to President Tinubu. In a statement signed by Marcel Dãñger, Director General of the Labour Party's Directorate of Mobilization and Integration, the party demanded that Merkel be reprimanded for his comment. Dãñger described the remarks as part of a targeted campaign against Obi, citing the backlash following Obi's New Year State of the Nation's address as evidence. The controversy has reignited debate about the tone and conduct of political discourse in Nigeria. Observers have raised concerns about the increasing use of inflammatory language by political figures and the potential consequences for public safety and national unity. Moka's allegations of threat against his life and family underline the escalating tensions between the APC and opposition parties, particularly as Nigeria navigates its post-election political landscape. The involvement of law enforcement agencies in the matter is expected to be a critical step in addressing the concerns raised by both Merkel and the opposition. As the situation unfolds, political stakeholders and the public await further development, with many calling for restraint and a return to civil dialogue in Nigeria's political arena.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.